innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Kabataan, makisabay ka na.
Kahit may pandemya, huwag madismaya.
Dahil ang solusyo'y nakabang na, sabay tayong matuto at magsaya.
Ikaw at ako, sabay switch on na.
Tara na't matuto na in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
TV, 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 Aralan. TV, 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 kasiyahan. TV, TV, TV,
Kaalaman!
halina
Sumama sa bagong paaralan. Pa-para, pa-pa. Pa-para, pa-pa-pa. Sariling galing ay paiitingin.
Kaalaman ay huwag patigilin.
Karagdagang talino ay matutuklasan na. Buksan ang TV, sarili handa.
Kayang ballpen at papel, tayo'y matutunan.
Tara tumutok na! 3, 2, 1, let's go!
TV, 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 Aralan. TV, 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 kasiyahan. TV, TV, TV,
Kaalaman!
halina
Sumama sa bagong paaralan. TV, TV, TV,
Aralan.
TV, TV, TV,
Kaalaman.
TV, 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 Karunungan! Halina't matuto sa makabagong paraan.
Ang isip Panabo.
Handang isip handa bukas. Halina sumama sa bagong paaralan.
Responding to the challenge nowadays, embracing the new normal stitching ways. The Visayas Central Elementary School is ready to air lessons for your more choose. Oh, laging handa, tutulungan ka, kaya huwag kang mag-alala. Kahit ito'y kakaiba sa nakasanayan na, tumutok na at makinig nang masanay ka pa. Sa pagsagot ng module mo, di ka nag-iisa. Responding to the challenge nowadays, embracing the new normal stitching ways. The Visayas Central Elementary School is ready to air lessons for your more choose. Oh, na 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 hey, na 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 hey, na 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 hey. AIM Radio for a good start. You are now listening to New Visayas on Air 99.0 AIM Radio for a good start.
Paminog ka sumanaman migtopul to langit, woy migtumpi to tanok kasublan maroson no kunog kailingan na. Kamigbalin tutuan noy, no sob-sob to kanamin gaynawa, woy migpunan to kanamin umul tumulo na anon na. No migpogpono sa init ampaw to ingod. Sa ini kay kunto manaman amoy no riptipursan to langit og sampit tumaroson nun ngaran na. Dumat to kay kon mo panisingan na, kakalayag tahon liyag karanga, panayangan na, pamulingan, mandalingan, woy, tumo dumapad, sublapad erit harikala, namigbahayan nuto, katongoda, tapog nongnong, tapog pataha, oyog patanod-tanod, kanami, tamatolos nun tularo, no nakabaglit, get ampot kawayhana, oyaw kaasolom, duok ko pianan na, woy, katubungan na, magbabayo, sa ini kako din tugtubaro na, igbohoy kuro, di ko'y kawa, ka magbabayon mamintoran, manama, noolog, nogdayrayon.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجمع شمل الأمات والنصارى والمسلمين في الفلبين وسلط مجتمعنا هذا بالسلم والأمن والتقدم في وطننا هذا آمين يا رب العالمين اللهم ارفع عنا البلاء والوباء والزلازل وسيء الأسقام وما ظهر منها وما بطن خاصة كوفيد-19 المنتشرة في العالم يا رب العالمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم آمين يا رب العالمين.
Almighty Father, Creator of heaven and earth, we adore and worship your holy name, our healer, baptizer, Savior, and coming King. We stand in awe to your every creation in land, seas, and air. We humble ourselves, asking for forgiveness for our trespasses. Purify us, cleanse us, make us worthy to call upon you. We thank you, God, for the salvation you freely gave through Jesus. Today we call unto you to bless us and be a blessing to others. Empower our leaders, our teachers, give courage to the parents and inspiration to the young ones. May we always celebrate life and love. May we always acknowledge that without you, we are nothing. This we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Isang layunin, edukasyong may kalidad ay makakamit. Kalinangan ay paigtingin, pagiging positibo ay pananawigin. Isang diwa, isa sa gawa, para sa ikabubuti ng kapwa. Naniniwala na pagmamahal sa bayan ay solusyon sa kinabukasan. Edukasyon sa Panabo, panalo, Panaboan, sigurado. Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, aming liyag, minamahal ng may kapal. Bayan ay labis na mamahalin, pantay-pantay na pagtingin, ibabahagi ang katotohanan. Bawat bata ay may karapatan, sama-sama sa pag-abot ng tagumpay. Di susuko sa mga pagsubok sa buhay. Babaunin ang karunungang natutunan, maging mabuting halimbawa sa karamihan. Edukasyon sa Panabo, Panalo, Panaboan, sigurado. Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, aming liyan, minamahal ng may kapal. Ang aming hangarin ay itatatak sa aming puso't damdamin, maglilingkod ng buong katapatan.
Aming liyan, minamahal.
Nag-iisa at natatangi ka sa walang
Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo. Gising sa umaga, mundo'y naging iba. Si COVID-19, bigla lang dumating. Tayo ay lockdown at home quarantine. At kailangan pa may social distancing. Nalulungkot ka ba? Ika'y nababagot. Huwag mag-alala dahil kami ay may sagot. Gabay sa iyong pagbasa, si mama at papa, si ate, si kuya, pati na rin si lolo at lola. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang pagbasa. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang ligaya. Bawat bata, bumabasa. Kahit panahon ng pandemya, we embrace the new normal. Tuloy ang pagbasa, tuloy ang ligaya. Oh, oh. Tuloy ang pagbasa. Oh, oh. Sa Panabo City, ito ang ating bida. Reading the Lights, ito ang ating programa. Sinusulong ang love sa pagbabasa. Ipagpatuloy natin ang nagsimula na. AC curriculum ating ipinatupad. Home remedial reading ay namayapag. Modular at radio-based learning modality. TV online ay di pa huli. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang pagbasa. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang ligaya. Bawat bata, bumabasa. Kahit panahon ng pandemya, we embrace the new normal. Tuloy ang pagbasa. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang pagbasa. Sa Reading Delights, tuloy ang ligaya. Bawat bata, bumabasa. Kahit panahon ng pandemya, we embrace the new normal. Tuloy ang pagbasa, tuloy ang ligaya. Oh, oh. Tuloy ang pagbasa. Oh, oh. Tuloy ang ligaya.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good morning, New Visayas. Good morning po, Panabo City. Mabuhay ang Panabo City Division. Welcome po dito sa ating Unlimited Stories for Reading the Lives. Ayan po, every Friday we have this program and we are so excited to deliver the new sets of stories para po sa ating lahat. And surely, lahat ng mga kabataan natin, mga learners natin dito sa Panabo City Division ay inaabangan din ng ating Pagsto Story today. Kaya sayod tang tanan nga, ang kita pag makapaminaw tag mga kagkadaiyang mga istorya, labi na maghatag kanato nga og bilinhon kayo ng mga pagtulunan kini makadugang gayon sa ato ang mga panghunahuna nga nindot kayo, mga kaalaman. Ayan po. And before that, before we're going to witness the different stories that will be given to us by our teachers here in Panabo City Division, ayan, magbabati muna tayo ng mga DepEd officials natin. Ayan po, live din tayo napapanood ngayon sa ating FB page ng Panabo City Division Reading the Lights. At live din tayong napapakinggan dito sa New Visayas on Air 99.0 AM Radio for a Good Start. Kaya sa lahat ng mga avid viewers natin and listeners, good morning po sa ating lahat. Ayan po, babatian natin ang ating mga DepEd officials headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Renante A. Solitario, and of course, Ma'am Feby K. Refamonte, our ASDS, our CID Chief, Surgeon Mario Yamota, good morning po, and of course, our SGOD Chief, Ma'am Eileen Anyo Nuevo, to our education program supervisors in English, as well as our division reading coordinator, Ma'am Maria Perpetua Angelita G. Suelto, to our education program supervisor in Filipino, Sir Peter Mijares, and of course, our education program supervisor in Mother Tongue Based, ayan po, Ma'am Joanny Aguilar, and of course, to our education program supervisor in Ariling Panlipunan, Ma'am Marisa Hayoma, ayan, we still acknowledge you, ma'am, and we miss you so much. To our education program supervisor in science, ayan, Ma'am Helia Pueblo, good morning din po. At sa lahat po ng ating mga education program supervisors dinhi sa Panabo City Division, as well as our public schools district supervisors, and our public elementary and secondary school heads, ayan. Good morning po sa ating lahat at sa lahat ng nakikinig sa atin, ng ating mga magulang, ating mga guardians, at sa lahat po ng connected sa atin ngayong umaga. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Ayan. Of course, excited na ang lahat para mapakinggan ang kanilang mga teachers, ang kanilang mga storytellers or teachers natin na magiging storytellers natin ngayong umaga. Ayan po, marami at magaganda ang inihanda ng ating mga kaguruan ngayong umaga para mahatid sa atin ang magagandang istorya na siguradong kapupulutan ng magagandang aral. Ayan, don't forget to like also our page and also mag-react, ayan, at saka i-share ito sa ating mga friends. Ayan po. Ito po ang napakagandang maibabahagi natin sa ating programa. Isip inyuhang mga participations or ginatawag na ito nga engagement sa ato ang programa karong buntaga. And salamat kaayo sa inyuhang panahon na kamo yun nagagahin sa kanunay sa inyuhang precious kay na mga oras para mahimong makiguban sa atua dinhi sa atong programa kada Biyernes. Ayan po, don't forget to shout out your school and of course your reading program. Ayan po, good morning po once again sa ating lahat. And this time, hindi natin kakalimutan, continue to acknowledge our God every time na tayo ay merong gagawin. So this time we are acknowledging our Lord that He will guide us continually sa ating programa ngayong umaga. And thank you po sa lahat ng inyong suporta. Now this time, magbabasa na tayo ng ating mga story readers. Handa na ba tayo? Ayan po. Thumbs up lang po tayo, mag-hearts lang po tayo dyan sa ating comment sections. Alright. This time, I will be reading to you our first storyteller. Ayan. Our first storyteller is coming from Casilak Elementary School, and their school principal is, ayan, and their school principal is Sir Ruel B. Ramos,
And the reading program is Karya, Kasilak Reading in Action. Ayan. Ang istorya nga isugid kanato karong buntaga kini naguluhang kahibulungan sa tiyan sa isda. Ang nagsulat niini mao mismo ang atong storyteller karong buntaga. And ang nagdibuho aning iyahang giswat mao si Ma'am Cherry Lou R. Unday. Please help me welcome our story reader this very morning, Ma'am Lou S. Esdrelon.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Maayong buntag! Kumusta mga pinanggang tigpaminaw ug tigtan-aw ilabi na sa atong mga kabataan karon? Nang hinaot ko nga naamo sa maayong kahimtang. Dako akong pagpasalamat sa Ginoo kay nahatagan ko og oportunidad nga mahimo akong kabahin sa bag-o na pod nga higayon aron makapaminaw na pod mo og bag-ong istorya. Dinhi sa ato ang division sa Panabo City Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. Ako si Teacher Lou Esdrelon, Grade 1 Advisor sa Kasilak Elementary School. Usa kini kadako nga pribilehiyo nga makahigayon og usa ka story sa MTV. Nindot kaayo kini kakuhaan gayud og daghang mga pagtulunan sa atong kinabuhi. Sa dili pa ko magpadayon, ako usa ipaila-ila kaninyo ang akong kauban karong buntaga, ang atong pupil interactor, si Brianna Kisha Garcia, Grade 3 pupil sa Kasilak Elementary School. Maayong buntag, Brianna.
Yung buntag, ma'am.
Kumusta naman ka?
Kero po, ma'am.
Okay, maayo. Excited na ba ka sa atong story karon?
Opo.
Okay. Kabalo ko nga excited na kaayo mo maminaw sa atong story karong buntaga. Sa mga tigpaminaw o tigtanaw sa ato ang live karon, andam na ba mo? Alright. Karon, atong ablihan ang atong mga huna-huna sa istoryang atong basahon karon. Ako magpasidaan-daan, labi na sa mga naminaw nga aduna kitay mga pangutana sa dihang ako nagabasa sa storya aron atong masiguro nga naminaw gayud kamo sa ato ang story. Okay? Karon, tan-awon usa nato ang mga pulong nga angay hinumduman ug masabtan ang mga kahulugan niini. Una, kahibulungan. Buot ipasabot, katingalahan. Ikaduha, ilimod. Buot ipasabot, pagdumili o dili mo angkon. Ang ikatulo, higala. Buot ipasabot niini, amigo, amiga. Ikaupat, nagsugilon. Buot ipasabot ni ana, nag-istorya. Ug ang ikalima, nakaplagan. Buot pasabot ana, nakit-an. Okay, ang uluhan sa ato istorya karong buntaga mao ang kahibulungan sa tiyan sa isda. Sinulat kini ni Ginang Lou Esdrelon o gidibuho kini ni Ginang Cherry Lou R. Unday. Lito, dali usa. Ikaw ba nang ilabot sa akong mga gamit sa kwarto? Pangutana sa iyang ate. Dili ako. Kanunay nga tubag ni Lito. Tanan na lang nga butang iyang hilabtan. Apan si Lito, usa ka bata nga kanunay mulimod bisan pa siya nasayod nga iya kadtong sala. Kanunay gayud niya kining ginalimod. Pangutana, andam na ba kang mutubag, Brianna?
Opo, ma'am.
Okay. Kung ikaw ang ate ni Lito, Unsa kaha ang imong bation nga hilabtan man ang imong mga gamit sa kwarto? Letter A, malipay. Letter B, masuko. Or letter C, walay pakialam.
Letter B, masuko.
Okay, tanaw nato kung gusto ba ang tubag ni Brianna. Alright, letter B, very good. So tanawon pud nato diri sa ato ang comment box no kung tama ba ilang mga tubag. Okay, Ruel Kino, letter B. Kinsa pa ni Daniel D. Kino, letter B. Nelson, letter B. So daghan ang nakakuha og husto nga tupag. Karon padayon ta sa ato ang istorya. Usa ni anak kaadlaw, samtang nanghugas og plato ang iyang mama, gikuha niya ang iyang singsing sa iyang kamot ug gibutang niya kini ibabaw sa lababo aron dili kini makasagabal sa iyang trabaho. Apan iya kining nalimtan paghuman niya og hugas sa mga plato. Nakita ni Lito og dayon dali-dali kini niyang gisuot ug nagtigdula sa iyang mga higala daplin sa sapa. Apan sa kalit lang ang singsing nahulog sa sapa unya wala na gayud kini niya makita. Hala, ang singsing ni mama, wala na. Unsaon ko di karon? Hilak ni Lito. Nabalaka og nahadlok kaayo si Lito kay nasayod siya kung unsa ka importante kadto nga singsing sa iyang mama ug papa. Basin bunalan ko ni mama pag uli sa balay kun mutug-an ko. Mao ka na ang naa sa hunahuna ni Lito. Unsay angay na akong buhaton? Matud pa ni Lito. Pangutana. Andam na ka, Brianna.
Opo, ma'am.
Okay. Ngano nga nabalaka pag-ayo si Lito? Letter A, tungod kay wala siya'y kadula. Letter B, tungod kay nawala ang singsing. Or letter C, kay giaway siya sa iyang mga higala.
Letter B, tungod kay nawala ang singsing.
Okay, tanaw na to kung gusto ba ang iyang tubag. Sakto. Letter B, tungod kay nawala ang singsing. Okay, padayon ta sa atong istorya. Pag-abot niya sa ilang balay, nakita niya nga magul-anon kaayo ang panagway sa iyang mama nga nagpadulong kaniya. Lito, nakita ba nimo ang akong singsing? Pangutana sa iyang mama. Wala gayud ko nakakita ma. Tubag ni Lito. Dali-dali siyang midagan sa iyang kwarto. Samtang siya naghigda, kanunay niya mahulagway ang panagway sa iyang mama nga masulubon kaayo. Kadtong gabiuna na konsensya pag-ayo si Lito ug nagmahay sa iyang gibuhat. Dali-dali siyang miluhod ug nag-ampo. Ginoo, tabangi ko nga makaplagan unta ang singsing sa akong mama. Akong isaad nga dili na gayud ko manghilabot sa mga gamit labi na nga dili ako ug dili na kumulimod sa akong mga sala. Ug dayon nakatulog si Lito. Pangutana, Brianna. Unsay gibati ni Lito sa dihang nakita niya iyang mama nga magul-anon? Letter A, nakonsensya siya. Letter B, naglipay siya. Or letter C, wala siya'y pakialam.
Letter A, nakonsensya siya.
Sige, tanawon daw nato kung gusto ba ang imong tubag. Alright, very good. Letter A, nakonsensya siya. So tanawon nato daw B kung nabay nakatubag og gusto sa ato ang mga viewers. Si Kesha Joy, si Sophia Hill, letter A. ug si Daniel D. O daghan kaayo sila nga nakatubag og letter A. So very good. Naminaw jud ay mo sa ato ang story karon no. So padayon ta sa ato ang story. Pagkabuntag sa iyo nga nilakaw ang mama ni Pagkabuntag sa iyo nga nilakaw ang iyang mama sa palengke aron mopalit og isda. Pag-abot sa balay, iya dayon kining gihinluan o gihiwa ang tiyan. Apan dakong kahibulong sa iyang mama, sa tiyan sa isda dito iyang nakita ang singsing nga nawala. Ay, ang akong singsing, lipay kaayo nga nagsugilon ang iyang mama nga nakita nagayod ang iyang singsing. Pangutana na pud ta, Brianna. Asa man nakita sa mama ni Lito ang iyang singsing? Letter A, sa sapa. Letter B, sa tiyan sa isda. Or letter C, sa lababo.
Letter B, sa tiyan sa isda.
Okay, atong tan-awon kung husto ba ang tubag nimo, Brianna. Alright, letter B, sa tiyan sa isda. Very good. Okay, padayon ta. Kahibulungan man kini nga panghitabo, apan wala na kini panumbalinga sa iyang mama. Dali nga miduol si Lito sa iyang mama ug migakos ug nihilak. Ma, pasaylo ako sa akong nabuhat. Ako ang nahilabot sa imong singsing. Ako kini gisulob, apan nahulog kini sa sapa. Diin kami sa akong mga higala nagdula. Sulti ni Lito sa iyang mama. Ayaw na paghilak anak. Nakita na ang singsing. Ako nalipay, nga ni sulti ka na sa tinuod. Sulti sa iyahang mama. Ako nang hinaot nga dili na nimo kadto usbon pa. Ug dinhi natapos ang atong istorya. Aduna kitay mga pangutana. Okay, Brianna, unsa man ang atong makuha nga leksyon sa atong istorya? Unsa may atong pagtulunan?
Ang akong nakatunan sa istorya, dili sa gamit sa uban ug labaw sa tanan, dili maayo nga molimod sa sala nga nabuhat ug dili motug-an. Ang Ginoo kanunay nagatan-aw ug nakakita sa atong mga binuhatan.
Alright, very good. So karon aduna kitay mga pangutana. Andam na ba kang mutubag, Brianna?
Opo, ma'am.
Okay, o sa ato ang mga viewers karon, pwede ra pud mo mag comment sa atong comment box diri. Okay. Una nga pangutana. Unsay uluhan sa atong istorya? Letter A, ang isda sa sapa. Letter B, kahibulungan nga isda. Letter C, kahibulungan sa tiyan sa isda.
Letter C, kahibulungan sa tiyan sa isda.
Alright, so tan-aw na to B kung tama ba ang imuhang tubag? Okay, letter C, kahibulungan sa tiyan sa isda. Very good. So daghan pud no ang nakakuha sa hustong tubag dinhi sa ato ang comment section. Si Daniela, si Ayesha, Sophia Hill, Nelson, letter C. So naminaw jud sila sa ato ang story. Next, number 2. Unsa ang batasan nga anaa kang Lito? Letter A, buutan. Letter B, pugihan. Or letter C, hilabtanon ug kusog mulimod.
Letter C, hilabtanon ug kusog.
Okay, tan-awon daw nato B kung gusto ba ang inyong tubag. Alright, very good. Letter C, hilabtanon ug kusog mulimod. Again, daghan gihapon kaayo ang nakakuha og husto nga tubag sa ato ang mga viewers. Sunod nga pangutana. Kinsa ang nagkuha sa singsing? Letter A, Ate ni Lito. Letter B, si Lito. Or letter C, higala ni Lito.
Letter B, si Lito.
Okay, tanaw na to kung tama ba imong tubag, Brianna. Very good, letter B, si Lito. Same lang gihapon no ang ato ang mga viewers. Letter B gihapon ang ilahang answer. Okay, next na question nato, number 4. Unsay gibati ni Lito pagkahulog sa singsing ngadto sa sapa ug nawala? Letter A, nahadlok og naguol. Letter B, nalipay. Or letter C, walay pakialam.
Letter A, nahadlok og naguol.
Okay, tan-awon daw nato kung tama ba ang imong tubag. Okay, very good. Letter A, nahadlok ug naguol. So tan-awon nato B kung gusto ko ba ang tubag sa atong mga viewers. Okay. So napoy nakakuha og mga kanang gusto nga mga tubag. So ingon si Resi, ako tama. So tama jud ang imong answer. Okay, og next question. Number 5. Nangayo ba og pasaylo si Lito sa iyang nabuhat o wala? Letter A, oo, nangayo siya og pasaylo. O letter B, wala.
Letter A, oo, nangayo siya og pasaylo.
Okay, tanaw nato kung gusto ba ang imong tubag. Right, very good. Oo, nangayo og pasaylo. Okay, daghan kaayong salamat Brianna sa imuhang pag-answer sa questions. Og dinhi natapos ang atong storya karong buntaga, ako nang hinaot nga daghan kamo og nakatunan ug nagustuhan pud ninyo ang atong storya. Kamo adunay nakutlo nga pagtulon-an karong buntaga. Sa dili pa kumuhawa sa inyo atubangan, gusto lang nako magpasalamat sa mga tawo nga misalig ug misuporta nako karong adlaw. Labi na jud sa imuha Brianna. Daghang salamat pud sa imuhang ginikanan Mr. and Mrs. Garcia, kay Sir Mark Haiktin nga nag-assist sa ato ang pupil interactor. Sa akong mga kaubanang magtutudlo sa Kasilak Elementary School, ilabi na sa amo ang school principal Sir Ruel D. Ramos, sa tigdibuho sa akong story, Ma'am Chili Luunday, ug sa akong inspirasyon ang akong pamilya, ug kay Loyloy ug Kalaylay nga naminaw karon. Sa makausap pa, ako si Teacher Circel. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw hangtod sa sunod higayon. Dalaygon ang Dios.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Sir Saldu S. Drilon of Kasilak Elementary School, together with your people interactor, Brianna Kisha M. Garcia. Ayan po, napakaganda ng kanyang istorya. Siya mismo ang nagsulat ni ini na naguluhang kahibulungan sa tiyan sa isda. Ayan, ang sabi niya dito, dili gid maayo nga manghilabot ta og gamit nga dili atua kay nahanglan pud ta nga mosulti og Ginoo, dili ta molimot kay ang Ginoo nakakita tanan sa atong mga binuhatan. Ayan, thank you po once again for reminding all of us na mahimo gitang honest sa kanunay sa atong matag adlaw nga pagkinabuhi dinhi sa kalibutan. Ayan po, that was Ma'am Sir Salu S. Estelon. And at this time, we're going to proceed to our next storyteller. Now, our next storyteller is coming from Rizal Elementary School. Together with their punong guro, ayan po, Ma'am Ramilon F. Antalan, in the reading program is Rizal, Reading Ingenuity, Zealous to Achieve Learning. Ayan po ang pamagat po ng kanyang kwento na ibabahagi sa atin ngayong umaga ay Ayaw maligo ni Bimbo. Ayan, sinulat ni Aina Enriquez. Ayan, please help me welcome our story reader, Ma'am Jonah B. Panyo.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako si Teacher Jonah ng Rizal Elementary School. At ang aking pupil and actor naman ay si Margo Almonte. Hello, Margo.
Hello po, teacher. Hello.
Kamusta?
Masaya lang po. Ito lang.
Naliligo ka ba araw-araw?
Opo, teacher.
Mabuti naman kung ganun. O kayo, naliligo ba kayo araw-araw? Handa na ba kayong makinig sa aming kwento ni Margo? Ang pamagat ng ating kwento ngayon ay ang ayaw maligo ni Bimbo. Na kwento ni Aina Enriquez at ginuhit naman ni Marvin Romero. Pero bago natin umpisahan ang kwento, ay nais muna nating alamin ang mga salita na matatagpuan natin sa kwento. Ang mga salita ay taguan, ipis, nagtatarang, kagalitan. Ito ay isang sikat na larong pangbata kung saan nilalaro ng dalawa o higit pa na manlalaro na nagtatago sa paligid upang hanapin ng taya. Ano kaya ito, Margo?
Taguan po, teacher.
Magaling! Ang salita ay taguan. Isang uri ng kulisap. Sila ay naninirahan sa lugar na tropikal ang klema. Ito ay
Ipis.
ipis. Ang galing. Ipis ay isang uri ng kulisap at naninirahan sa lugar na tropikal ang klima. Mabilis na tatatak o padyak ang mga paa sa sakit o galit. Ito ay ang nagtatarang. At ang panghuli naman, sawayin o pagsabihan isang tao ng may galit. Ano kaya ito, Margo?
Kagalitan po, teacher.
Okay, tama. Kagalitan. Ngayon, handa na ba kayong makinig sa aming kwento? Ang aming kwento ay tungkol kay Bimbo. Ginising ng nanay niya si Bimbo. Anak, gising na. Handa na ang almusal. Opo, inay. Ani, Bimbo. Maganang kumain si Bimbo. Pagkatapos kumain, ay nagpaalam siya sa ina. Makipaglaro na po ako, kinabuying! Maligo ka muna bago makipaglaro. Ilang araw ka nang hindi naliligo. Paalala ng ina. Sa lahat ng pinakaayaw ni Bimbo ay ang maligo. Nasaan si Buying? Tanong ni Bimbo. Naliligo pa, susunod na lang daw. Ani ni Nonoy. Ngayon ay titingnan ko kung kayo ba talaga ay nakikinig sa akin. Narito ang isang katanungan. Sino ang pangunahing tauhan na ayaw maligo sa kwento? A. Si Boying. B. Si Bimbo. C. Si Nonoy. At D. Si Ana. Ano sa palagay mo, Margo, ang tamang sagot?
Letrang B po, teacher. Si Bimbo.
Tingnan ko kung pareho ba kayo ng sagot ng mga nanonood sa atin. Ang sabi ni Andre Galaura ay B po. Ang sabi naman ni Geraldo, ako ay tama, B. At sabi naman ni Sophia Hill, B. Tingnan natin kung tama ang inyong mga kasagutan. B. Si Bimbo. Tama. Ipagpatuloy na natin ang ating kwento. Sandali pa ay naglalaro na ang magkakaibigan. Taguan ang laro nila. Pong! Huli ka! Sigaw ni Boyeng. Isa! Dalawa! Sigaw ni Bimbo. Lagi siyang nahuhuli ng mga kaibigan dahil naaamoy kung saan siya nagtatago. Ilang araw pa ay wala nang gustong makipaglaro kay Bimbo. Ayaw siguro nila makipaglaro sa mabaho. Ani ng ina ni Bimbo. Ang sabi ng nanay niya ay maligo si Bimbo. Ayoko pong maligo. Kung ayaw nila akong kalaro ay okay lang sa akin. Ngayon ay titingnan ko na naman. Susuriin ko kung nakikinig ba talaga kayo sa akin. Ano ang naisip na dahilan ng nanay ni Bimbo kung bakit ayaw makipaglaro ng mga kaibigan niya sa kanya? A. Ayaw siguro sila makipaglaro sa mabaho. B. Ayaw siguro nilang makipaglaro sa mabango. C. Ayaw siguro nilang makipaglaro sa tamad. At D. Ayaw siguro nilang makipaglaro sa mahiyain. Ano sa palagay mo, Margo?
Letrang A po, teacher. Ayaw siguro nilang makipaglaro sa mabaho.
Okay, titingnan natin kung pareho ba kayo ng mga kasagutan. Okay, tingnan natin kung tama ang iyong kasagutan. A. Ayaw siguro nilang makipaglaro sa mabaho. Tama! Ang galing mo naman. Ngayon ay pagpatuloy na natin ang ating kwento. Mag-isang naglaro si Bimbo. Hindi na baling mawalan siya ng kalaro. Pero hindi siya maliligo. Takot kasi siya sa tubig. Sa gabi, matapos kumain, ay diretso na sa kama si Bimbo. Kahit kagalitan ng ina, ay ayaw niyang maglinis ng katawan. Isang gabi, ay nagising si Bimbo sa pagkakatulog. May naramdaman siyang gumagapang sa kanyang katawan. Ano yun? Napasigaw siya nang mahawakan kung ano ang gumagapang na iyon. Ipis! May mga ipis sa damit at kama niya. Nagtatarang si Bimbo. Takot na takot siya. Bakit? Anong nangyari? Tanong ng nanay niya. Ikinuwento ni Bimbo ang tungkol sa mga ipis. Marumi ka kasi. Gusto ng mga ipis na marumi at mabaho. Kinabukasan din ay naligo si Bimbo. Matagal siyang naglilinis ng katawan. Sumarap ang kanyang pakiramdam pagkatapos. Hindi na pinuntahan ng ipis si Bimbo. Mula nang maligo siya, araw-araw. Marami rin ang muling nakipaglaro sa kanya. Nalaman niyang importante na laging maligo ang isang bata. Ngayon ay suriin natin kung kayo ay nakikinig sa akin. Narito ang mga katanungan. Unang katanungan. Maaari mo bang basahin, Margot?
Opo, teacher. Ano ang pinakaayaw sa lahat na gawin ni Bimbo? A. Ang magbasa. B. Ang maligo. C. Ang kumain. D. Ang magwalis.
Okay, sa palagay mo, anong sagot?
Letrang B po, teacher. Ang maligo.
Okay, tingnan natin kung pareho kayo ng kasagutan ng mga nanonood sa atin. Sabi ni Sophia Hill, B. Sabi naman ni Umusura, B. Tingnan natin kung pareho kayo ng kasagutan. B. Ang maligo. Tama! Ang galing niyo naman. Narito ang pangalawang katanungan. Bakit ayaw maligo ni Bimbo? A. Dahil takot siya sa tubig. B. Dahil takot siya sa apoy. C. Dahil takot siya sa ipis. At D. Dahil takot siya sa sabon. Ano, Margot, ang sagot mo?
Letrang B po, teacher. Dahil takot siya sa tubig.
Okay, letter A. Tingnan natin kung letter A ang sagot mo. Kung tama ba? A. Dahil takot siya sa tubig. Tama. Narito ang pangatlong katanungan. Maaari mo bang basahin?
Opo, teacher. Ano ang naramdaman ni Bimbo na gumagapang sa katawan niya na gumising sa kanya habang siya ay natutulog? A. Mga bulate. B. Mga langgam. C. Mga ipis. D. Mga uod.
O ano sa palagay mo ang gumagapang sa kanya?
Letrang C po, teacher. Mga ipis.
Okay, tingnan natin kung tama ang iyong kasagutan. C. Ipis. Tama. Ngayon, narito naman ang ikaapat na katanungan. Bakit kaya ginapangan ng ipis si Bimbo? A. Kasi gusto ng mga ipis sa marumi at mabaho. B. Kasi gusto ng mga ipis na malinis. C. Kasi gusto ng mga ipis sa mabango. At D. Kasi gusto ng mga ipis sa madulas. Ano sa palagay mo, Margot, ang tamang sagot?
Letrang A po, teacher. Kasi gusto ng mga ipis sa marumi at mabaho.
Okay, tingnan natin kung tama ang iyong kasagutan. Tama! Kasi gusto ng mga ipis sa marumi at mabaho. Narito ang panglimang katanungan. Maaari mo bang basahin, Margot?
Opo, teacher. Ano ang ginawa ni Bimbo kinabukasan matapos niyang maranasan ang gapangan ng mga ipis? A. Naligo at matagal na naglinis ng katawan si Bimbo. B. Nagwalis si Bimbo ng bahay. C. Nakipaghabulan sa mga aso. D. Hinuli niya ang mga ipis.
So ano sa palagay mo ang tamang sagot?
Letrang A po, teacher. Naligo at matagal na naglinis ng katawan si Bimbo.
Tingnan natin kung tama ang iyong sagot. A. Naligo na at matagal na naglinis ng katawan si Bimbo. Tama. Ang galing nyo naman. Ang galing mo, Margot. Sana nagustuhan nyo ang aming kwento. O Margot, ano ba ang aral na napulot mo sa ating leksyon o ang ating kwento ngayon?
Ang aral na natutunan ko po sa kwento ay dapat lagi tayong maliligo araw-araw para malinis ang ating katawan at malayo sa sakit. Para mahimbing ang pagtulog sa gabi at walang ipis na dumapo sa ating katawan, hindi katulad ni Bimbo. Thank you.
Okay, tama. Ang aral ng ating kwento, importante talaga sa atin ang magiging malinis. Hindi lamang sa ating kapaligiran, kundi pati na rin sa ating sariling pangangatawan. Dahil ang pagiging malinis ay nagbibigay sa atin ng magandang kalusugan at naglalayo sa atin ng mga sakit. Katulad sa panahon ngayon, laganap ang COVID-19 virus na pandemya. Kaya kayong mga bata, ugaling maligo araw-araw. Sana nagustuhan nyo ang aming kwento ngayon. Mula sa aking puso, na kayo lahat mga kabataan, lalong-lalo na ikaw Margo, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat din sa iyong mga kapatid na tumutulong sa iyo. Maraming salamat din sa iyong ina na siyang sumusuporta din sa inyo. Mula sa aking puso, maraming salamat sa aming punong guro ng Rizal Elementary School na Madam Ramilin F. Antalan at sa punong guro ng New Visayas Elementary School. Maraming salamat. Hanggang sa muli. Paalam!
Thank you po, teacher. Bye-bye. God bless.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Ayan, thank you po, Ma'am Jonna B. Panyo of Rizal Elementary School together with their pupil interactor, Margo Almonte. Ayan po, napakaganda ng kanyang reminder sa atin ngayong umaga na kailangan talaga natin maging malinis palagi sa ating pangangatawan at sa ating kapamilya. Ito ay magbibigay sa atin ng magandang kalusugan. Thank you po once again, Ma'am Jonna Panyo of Rizal Elementary School. And this time, let's proceed to our next storyteller. Our next storyteller is coming from New Visayas Central Elementary School, and their school principal is Sir Julius I. Suwelto. And the reading program is Read for Life. The title of the story that she's going to give us today is The Fox and the Grapes. Ayan po. It is written by A.S. Fable and illustrated by the SlideShare. Ayan. Please help me welcome our newlywed teacher in New Visayas Central Elementary School, Ma'am Davila Ramos Bilarmino.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm teacher David Love Ramos Bilarmino, your storyteller in English Kinder to Grade 3. Now before we start, may I ask you how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Now let's begin our story and first let's have our vocabulary time. Before that, let me introduce to you my pupil interactor this morning. Okay, my pupil interactor this morning is Kendra Encargis and also Erica P. Degit. All right, I guess they're having a problem with the connection, but later on they will be with us. Okay. All right, now let's begin. All right, now our first picture is a fox. Now it is spelled F-O-X, fox, a carnivorous mammal of the dog family with a pointed muzzle and bushy tail. Next word is garden. G-A-R-D-E-N. Garden. A small piece of ground used to grow vegetables, fruit, herbs, or flowers. Again, garden. Next is hungry. H-U-N-G-R-Y. Hungry. Feeling the need to eat. And the next word is jump. J-U-M-P. Jump. To push oneself of a surface and into the air by using the muscles in the legs and feet. Jump. And the next word is grapes. 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 A berry, typically green, purple, red, or black, growing in clusters on a grapevine eaten as a fruit. Okay, now that we have learned words that we will encounter later on in the story, now let's have our story entitled The Fox and the Grapes. Are you excited? If you are excited, can you do a thumbs up? To all of our live viewers, you can actually post your comments in our live telecast today in our FB page in Panabo City Reading Delights. Okay. All right, we have from Dwenrick James Alderet, Young Manto Bahao. Okay, thank you so much for the thumbs up and for Marie Chris Barte. Thank you to all of our live viewers who actually post their thumbs up for the thumbs up. All right, so that means that you are all excited. Now let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a fox. One day, he went for a walk. He came to a garden. In the garden, he saw a bunch of ripe grapes. Okay, I have here a comprehension question. All right, we have here my pupil interactor. Hello, Kendra. Say hi to our live viewers. Okay, hi, Kendra.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Now let's continue our story. And I have here a comprehension check. The fox saw a bunch of ripe bananas. Is it true or false?
False.
Your answer is
False.
false. How about our live viewers? What is your answer? We have here from Leonard Mendoza, false. We have also here from Rafael Zaire C. Toledo, false. And then for Mari Paz Paniagua, false. Okay, the correct answer to that is false because
False.
the fox saw a bunch of ripe grapes.
Eight.
Okay, yes. Very good, Kendra. All right, let's continue. The fox was very hungry and wanted to eat them, but they were hanging high. So the fox jumped and jumped and jumped, but he couldn't get the grapes. Now I have here another comprehension question. What do you think will happen next? Again, what do you think will happen next? To all of our live viewers, you can post your comments in our FB or in our live right now. How about you, Kendra? What do you think will happen
I
next? Do you have
think the
any
fox
idea?
was tired.
Okay, the
I think
fox.
the fox was tired.
Okay, the fox was tired of jumping. All right. How about our live viewers? We have here from Maripas Paniagawa. He will not get the grapes. Okay. We have from Dwayne Rick James Alderete. He will fall off the tree. Okay, thank you so much. All right, the correct answer. Let's find out that on the next slide. Then the fox got tired. Yes, you've got the correct answer, Kendra. I am sure those grapes are sour, said the fox. And he walked away with his nose in the air. Now, that's the end of the story. Now, what lesson have you learned from the story? What is the lesson that you have learned from the story? How about our live viewers? What lesson have you learned from the story? How about you, Kendra? What lesson have you learned from the story?
If it's easy, it is easy to despise if what you cannot get.
It is not easy, or it is easy to despise what you cannot get. We have here from Dwayne Rick James Alderete, keep trying, never give up. And we have also here from Johnson Kagapi Bapilar, I think fall. Okay, I guess that's the answer to the last question that we have. Okay, Amy, answers from our live viewers. Okay, I guess they're just still typing their reflection on what they have learned from the story. Okay, now let's continue. The moral of the story: it's easy to despise what you cannot have. Nothing comes easy without hard work. So work hard and reach your goals. So this is a lesson to us that we should never give up and continue to be or to work hard. According to Riza May Burgos, thank you so much. And also, we have you from Adam U. Ayag, do not give up. Okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, I have here my pupil interactor on the other platform. Okay, here. All right. Hello, Erica. She's already in our platform. Good morning.
Good morning po, ma'am.
Okay. How are you doing today?
Okay.
Okay, that's great. Okay, let's continue, Erica. I have here a short quiz. Okay, let's begin our short quiz. To all of our live viewers, you can type in your answers in the comment section. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the first question is: the fox was A, tired, B, hungry, C, thirsty. Again, the fox was tired, hungry, C, thirsty. What is your answer, Kendra?
Hungry.
Hungry. How about you, Erica?
Hungry.
Hungry, letter B. How about our live viewers? We have here from Sophia Hill, B, from Zian, Jude Flores, letter B, and from Andre the fourth, Galaura, letter B. And the correct answer is letter B. Yay! You've got the correct answer. Now let's continue to the next slide. What does the fox do to get the grapes? Again, what does the fox do to get the grapes? A, uses the ladder. B, asks for help. C, jumped. What is your answer, Erica?
C. Jump.
Jump. It's letter C. Okay, jumped. How about you, Kendra?
C.
Letter
Jump.
C. Jumped. Very good. Okay. And we have here an answer from Marie Chris Barty, letter C. Also from Riuel Rook Di Quino, letter C. And from Angelito Vitalis, letter C. And let's find out the correct answer. Controller? All right, it's letter C. Yay! Congratulations. Now let's continue. The third question is: the grapes were too A, is it far? B, high? C, close? Again, the grapes were too A, far? B, high? C, close? What is your answer, Kendra?
Hi.
High, it's letter B. How about you, Erica? What is your answer? What is your answer, Erica?
Letter B. Hi.
Letter B, high. Okay, thank you for that. We have an answer here from Jess Kyle Atienzar, letter B, high. From Regine Magidgad Boyles, letter B, high. And also from Maricres Barty, letter B. And the correct answer is letter B. Hi! Congratulations! You've got the correct answer. Now, let's proceed to the next question. The fox said that the grapes are A. Sweet, B. Sour, C. Salty. What is your answer to that, Kendra? Is it A. Sweet, B. Sour, C. Salty?
Sour.
Sour, okay. And how about you, Erica?
Sour.
Okay. All right, we have here an answer from Regine Magidgad Boyles. Letter, okay, it's letter B, okay, from Amy Lou Artizada Azarcon, letter B, thank you. And also from Johnson Kagapi Bapilar, letter B. All right, and let's find out the correct answer. It's sour. Okay, thank you so much and congratulations. Now let's continue. What is the title of the story? Can you still remember? What is the title of the story? A, is it Fox, the Fox and the Grapes? B, the Tired Fox? C, the Hungry Fox and the Grapes? What is your answer, Erica?
Letter E. The fox and the grapes.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Kendra?
A. The fox and the grapes.
Okay, letter A, the fox and the grapes. And how about our live viewers? We have here from Nelson, Angela Badayos Evarola, letter A. From Ann Gokong Manlangit, letter A. And also from Stephen Renz Duhali, letter A. And the correct answer is letter
A.
Okay, it's letter A, the fox and the grapes. Wow, congratulations. You did a great job. You've got the correct answers. Okay, thank you so much to my pupil interactors. And thank you also to Kendra Encargues and Erica P. Diget for accepting the challenge, for being my pupil interactors this morning. And also thank you to your parents. I would like to say thank you to them for allowing you to be part of reading Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights, to Ma'am Loida Incargues, uh, and to Ma'am Raquel Ruelo of New Visayas Central Elementary School of Kinder Baltazar. And also thank you to the parent of Erica Pidiget, Ma'am Ernilita P. Diget, and also to Ma'am Didilin Malaki of grade 3, Luna. Thank you so much, kids. Did you enjoy?
Thank you po, ma'am.
Okay, you're welcome. And see you again next time for another episode here in Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. And I would like to say thank you to our school principal, Sir Julius I. Suelto, and to my co-teachers, and also to my pupils in grade 2 Agoncillo. And thank you also to Ma'am Denby Suelto, our Division Reading Coordinator, and to our SDS, Dr. Renante A. Solitario. And that's the end of our session for today. See you again next time. Once again, this is Teacher David Love Ramos Villarmino. Bye!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the Division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you so much, ma'am, David Love, Ramos Villarmino, and together with her puppet interactor today, Kendra and Erica of Nuevo Central Elementary School. The story that she has given to us is entitled The Fox and the Grapes. And the moral story of it is very simple. It is easy to despise what you cannot have. And thank you, Mom Baby, for your story for us this very morning. Now, this time, let's proceed to our next storyteller. Our next storyteller is coming from New Visayas Central Elementary School, and the reading program is Read for Life. The school principal, of course, is Sir James I. Suwamo. The title of the story that she's going to give us or to give to us today is The Geese and the Fig Tree. It's written by Elaine L. Lindy and illustrated by Emma Leeper. Please help me welcome our story reader, Ma'am Kimberly W. Axon.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good morning once again to our live viewers and listeners today. We are still live from the station of New Visayas Central Elementary School. This is teacher Kimberly Absin of New Visayas Central Elementary School, and today I am going to tell you another interesting story. Okay, today I will be accompanied by my pupil interactor, but I guess he's not yet around. So later, we will welcome our pupil interactor. So now let's begin our storytelling. Now, the title of our story is The Geese and the Fig Tree. It is a story from the Panchatantra, and it is written by Elaine L. Lindy and illustrated by Emma Leeper. All right, so I have with me now my pupil interactor, Jassy Similiano. Hello, Jassy. I cannot hear you. I guess your mic is off.
Hello, Ma'am.
Okay, so how are you today, Jassy? Are you okay?
Okay, Ma'am.
Okay, that's good to hear. So, are you excited with our story today?
Yes, Ma'am.
All right, now let's begin. Again, the title of our story is The Geese and the Fig Tree. It is a story from the Panchatantra, adapted by Elaine L. Lindy and illustrated by Emma Leeper. Now, before we begin with our story proper, let us have first our activity time. Now, the directions, please listen carefully. Also, to our live viewers, I will tell you a word and its meaning. Then, guess the correct word by filling in the missing letters. Again, I will tell you a word and its meaning. Then, guess the correct word by filling in the missing letters. Now, let's have our first word. All right, our first word is branch. It is a noun which means a part of a tree which grows out from the trunk. Again, the word is branch. Now, Jassy, what is the correct answer?
An. Branch.
Can you spell it out?
A-N.
All right, very good. That is correct. Now, the answer for this is branch. Branch. Now, let's proceed with our second word. All right, the word is goose. Again, the word is goose. It is a noun which means a large water bird with long neck, short legs, and webbed feet. Again, it is a noun which means a large water bird with a long neck, short legs, and webbed feet. Now, what is the answer?
C. S-O-E.
SE. Now let us check our live viewers also. As we have from Jezreel Hotohot, Goose with the SE. We have from Andre Galara, Goose with SE. And that is correct. Very good. Now let us proceed with the third word. This is the last one. Our third word is hunter. Again, hunter. It is a noun which means a person or animal that hunts. Again, it is a noun which means a person or animal that hunts. What is your answer, Jessie? UN. Okay, very good. Now let's have our live viewers also. We have Giami Gallo, UN. That is correct. We have from Regine Boyles, UN also. And from Jezreel Hotohot, we have Hunter with UN. And you got it right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your answer. So that is Hunter. Hunter. Now let's begin with our story. In a part of the woods was a big fig tree with huge branches. A flock of geese lived there, and happy they were, you can be sure of that. But at the roots of the tree, a little vine was starting to grow. A wise old goose said, "Do you see that little vine? The one starting to climb up our tree. It could be trouble some day. I saw this happen when I was a little bird. If you do not pull the vine away now, when it's still small and easy to cut, over time it will grow bigger and thicker. Then someday the vine will be big and thick enough for someone to climb. A hunter will be able to climb up the vine and kill us. And that is why," said the wise old goose, "we must get rid of the vine while we can." Now, I have here comprehension question for our live viewers and also to my pupil interactor. The question is, what started to climb up the fig tree? Again, what started to climb up the fig tree? Let us see if you are really listening. What is your answer, Jassy?
The vine.
The vine. Okay, now let's hear also from our viewers. We have from Zian, Jude Flores, a vine. Jisreel Hotot, a vine also. And from Ira Oribia, vine also. And that is correct. A little vine started to climb up the fig tree. Now let's proceed. "Silly old goose," said the others. "What trouble can come from such a little vine? Things are not the same as they were when you were little." So they let the vine grow, and it grew and grew and grew. When the geese were out one morning catching bugs and little fish, a hunter saw the fig tree and the big, thick vine. Why, it was so big and thick, he could climb right up on the vine. So he climbed, and high up in the branches, he laid a net around the nest. Then he quietly climbed back down. "When I come back in the morning," he said on his way home, "I bet there will be a lot of geese caught in my net." That night, after a day of food and fun, the geese came back to their nests. Each and every one of them became stuck in the hunter's net. "Why, oh, why did this happen to us?" cried a goose. "Don't you remember?" said the wise old goose. "I told all of you this could happen when the vine was still small, but you did not believe me." "What do we do now?" cried another goose. Now, comprehension check. The question is, What happened to the geese? Again, what happened to the geese? What is your answer, Jassy?
They cut up a net. They cut by a net.
They were caught by a net. Okay, let's hear also from our viewers. What is the answer? What happened to the geese? We have from Ira Oribia, they got caught. All right. And also we have from Dwayne Rick James Alderete, they got trapped inside the net. And you got it right. Thank you so much for listening. That is correct. Now let's continue. Aha! Said the wise old goose. Our only hope is to play dead when that hunters come back tomorrow. If he thinks we are all dead, he may throw us to the ground so he can take back his net. We must all stay very still until each one of us gets thrown out of the tree onto the ground. At sunrise the next morning, the hunter came back. At first, he was very glad to see so many birds in his net in the fig tree. But when he got closer, he saw that every goose seemed as good as dead. He did not want dead geese, so one by one he took them off his net and threw them onto the ground. The geese stayed very still on the ground until the very last goose was thrown onto the ground. Then the hunter climbed down the tree and left. When the geese could not see him anymore, they flew back into the branches of their fig tree. And we have the last question. This is the question is were the geese able to escape from the hunter? Again, were the geese able to escape from the hunter? What is your answer, Jassy? What do you think? Is it yes or no?
When, yes.
The answer is yes, they were able to escape from the hunter. Let's check also from our live comments here. From Jisrael Eve Hotohot, yes, they did. From Zian Jude Flores, yes. From Lovely May Makiling, yes. And we have also from Gianni Gallo, yes. And you got it right. Very good. It seems that you are really listening with our story. And now let's continue. The geese knew what they must do. It took a very long time, but bit by bit they pecked away at that big vine. First, they cut the big vine into lots of smaller pieces. Then, they pecked away at each small piece until it broke from the tree. At last, every piece of the vine fell into the ground, and the geese could fly up to live safely in their fig tree once again. And that is the end of the story. Now, I will be sharing with you the moral of the story. So, the moral of the story that we can get is take care of troubles before it gets too big. So, that is what we can get from the story. So, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for listening. And now I have prepared here a short quiz for everybody who are watching today. Now, Jassy, are you ready with our quiz?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Now, the first question is who lived in a fig tree? Again, who lived in a fig tree? A. Birds. B.
Letter B.
Geese. C. Hunter. What is your
B.
answer?
Letter B.
B. Okay,
Geese.
let's check also from our viewers. Angelina Nicole, letter B. Ira or Bidia, letter B. We have from Matthew Duping, letter A. Now, let's check the correct answer. The answer is letter B, the geese. Okay, let's proceed with our second question. What did the old goose notice that started to climb up the tree? A. Little flower. B. Little bird. And letter C. Little vine. Again, what did the old goose notice that started to climb up the tree? A. Little flower. B. Little bird. And letter C. Little vine. What is the answer?
Letter C, Mom. Letter 5.
Letter C. Now let's check also from our viewers. Rosemary Milliamida, letter C. From Lovely May Makiling, letter C. And from GME Gallo, letter C, Little Vine. And the correct answer is letter C. Great job, kids. You got it right. And now let's proceed with the next question. Okay, here's it. Who laid a net around the nest? Again, who laid a net around the nest? A. Old goose. B. Old man. C. A hunter. What is the answer?
C.
Letter C. Okay, let's check also from the viewers. We have from Zinbril Hinosa, letter C. Ira Oribia, letter C. Lovely Makiling, letter C. And also from Johnson Bapilar, letter C. A hunter. Now let's check the answer. The correct answer is letter C. That is correct. Now let's have the last question. What did the geese do to get out from the hunter's net? Again, what did the geese do to get out from the hunter's net? A. They played dead. B. They cried. And letter C. They didn't do anything. What is the answer, Jessie?
Letter A.
Letter A, they played dead. Let's also have our live viewers. We have from Regine Boyles, letter A. We have from Lovely May Makiling, letter A also. From Angelina Nicole Padasas, letter A. And from GME Gallo, letter A. And let's check the answer. You got it right. The answer is letter A. They played dead. Very good. So that ends our story for this morning. Thank you so much for actively participating in our Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. I'd like also to thank my pupil interactor, Jassy Similiano. Thank you so much for accepting the challenge to be with me this morning. I'd like also to thank also your parents for the support and for allowing you to be part of this program. And also to all my pupils, grade 6 Sulaiman, thank you for watching and thank you for your participation in our program today. And finally, I'd like to thank our school principal, Sir Julius Aiswato. Thank you for this opportunity, sir. And how about you, Jassy? Would you like to say hello to your friends?
Hi.
Oh, you are shy. So again, thank you, Jassy, and to our live viewers today. Once again, this is Teacher Kimberly Absin of New Visayas Central Elementary School. Goodbye and stay safe.
Bye.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you, Mom Kimberly W. Absin of Nibisaya Central Elementary School, together with her people interactor, Jessie Similiano. And with the story she has given, The Keys and the Fig Tree. It has a moral story that says, take care of troubles before it gets too big. Ayan, napakaganda ng kanyang pinahagi sa atin. So, thank you once again, Mom Kimberly, and for your time. Now, this time, let's go to science stories. Ayan, sa mga mahilig sa science dyan, ito po ang kwento na ibabahagi namin sa inyo. I will be telling to you the story reader for the science today. And po, she's coming from Don Manuel A. Javiliana National High School. And their principal is Ma'am Caroline and Rubino, Principal 1. The title of the story that she is going to give us today is Marie Curie and the Radioactivity. It is arranged by the storyteller. Please help me welcome our science storyteller today, Ma'am Tita O. Millar.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ma'am Tita Milar from Don Manuel A. Javiliana Memorial National High School, and I will be your storyteller for today in secondary science. How are you doing today? Kumusta po tayong lahat? Sana nasa mabuti tayong kalagayan at nakapagpasalamat na po sa Panginoon sa araw na ito. Special greetings for our Don Manuelians who are watching this Reading the Lights. I hope you are ready to hear another amazing science story of invention today. I want you to relax, let's have fun while listening to the life story of one of the brilliant women scientists the world has ever had. My dear students, I am proud to read to you the story of Marie Curie. Have you heard of her? Kilala niyo ba siya? Please do the thumbs up in the comment section if you already know who is Marie Curie. Well, thank you. Are you familiar with this picture? Very good. This is a picture of a woman getting an x-ray. Do you know why an x-ray can give us picture of what is inside our body? The answer to that lies on this incredible scientist, Marie Curie, the physicist and chemist who pioneered research in radioactivity in the late 19th century. At a time when women weren't considered contributors to the field of physics, Marie Curie did the unthinkable, won a Nobel Prize. Not just one, but two Nobel Prizes. This is her story. Marie Curie is one of the most famous scientists that ever lived. Her contributions, such as the discovery of radium and other key elements, help us out every day, especially when getting an x ray and treating cancer. Mania, as she was fondly called, was born Maria Sklodowska in Warsaw, Poland on November 7, 1867. The youngest of five children, she had three older sisters and a brother. Her parents, father Vladislav and mother Bronislava, were teachers who ensured that their girls were educated as well as their son. Before we proceed, let's answer first this question. What is Marie Curie fondly called? Is it A. Maria, letter B. Manya, letter C. Maya? Please key in your answer in the comment section. May nakita na akong nagsagot. Well, correct answer to that is letter B. Mania. Marie Curie is fondly called by her friends and family Mania. Congratulations. In 1883, at the age of 15, Marie Curie completed her secondary education, graduating first in her class. Marie and her older sister, Bronia, both wished to pursue a higher education, but the University of Warsaw did not accept women. To get the education they desired, they had to leave the country. Question: why did Marie and her older sister Bronia left Poland? Is it letter A, they wanted to take a vacation? Letter B, they wanted to pursue higher education. And letter C, they found a new job. Please key in your answer. Correct answer is letter letter B. They wanted to pursue higher education. Congratulations for those who has correct answer. At the age of 17, Marie Curie became a governess to help pay for her sister's attendance at medical school in Paris. Marie continued studying on her own and eventually set off for Paris in November 1891. Let's answer another question. What job Marie took to help pay for his sister's attendance at medical school in Paris? Is it A, bartender, letter B, governess, letter C, waitress? Key in your answer. And correct answer to this is letter B. Okay, marami akong nakikita ang mga letter B ang sagot. Congratulations. When registered at the Sorbonne in Paris, she signed her name as Marie to seem more French. Marie Curie was a focused and diligent student and was at the top of her class. In recognition of her talents, she was awarded the Alexandrovich Scholarship for Polish students studying abroad. The scholarship helped Curie pay for the classes needed to complete her degrees in physics and mathematical sciences in 1894. Question: what was the scholarship given to Marie Curie for Polish students studying abroad? Is it A, Alexandrovich Scholarship, B, DOST Scholarship, and letter C, Nobel Prize? Key in your answer. There you go. Thank you. Correct answer to this is letter letter A. Marie has granted Alexandrovich scholarship for Polish students studying abroad. So how do you find Marie Curie's life as of the moment? Isn't she brilliant? Well, give me a heart if you think so too. Thank you. One of Marie's professors arranged a research grant for her to study the magnetic properties and chemical composition of steel. That research project put her in touch with Pierre Curie, who was also an accomplished researcher. The two were married in the summer of July 26, 1895. They had two daughters. Irene followed her mother's footsteps into science and was instrumental in the discovery of nuclear fission. Eve, the other daughter, traveled the world as a foreign correspondent and then moved on to humanitarian missions. Together, as husband and wife, they discovered two new elements, polonium, which she named after her home country Poland, and radium. In 1903, they shared, along with Henry Becquerel, whose work developed on the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radiation, which is energy given off as waves or high-speed particles. She was the first woman to win any kind of Nobel Prize. Question: what do you call an energy given off by waves or high-speed particles? Is it letter A, B, radiation, letter C, sound? Please key in your answer. Okay, correct answer to this is letter B, radiation. Thank you for commenting your answers in the comment section. Let's proceed. The saddest part of Marie Curie's life came when her husband Pierre died in 1906. After the death of her husband Pierre in 1906, Marie continued to rack up impressive achievements for women in science. She became the first woman physics professor at the Sorbonne. In 1909, she was given her own laboratory at the University of Paris. In 1910, she successfully produced radium as pure metal, which proved the new element's existence beyond a doubt. She also documented the properties of the radioactive elements and their compounds. Radioactive compounds became important as sources of radiation in both scientific experiments and in the field of medicine, where they are used to treat tumors and cancers. Her legacy for humanity, a therapy that today continues to save lives. Radiotherapy has saved many people from dying of cancer, and for those it cannot save, it has prolonged their life and reduced their pain. Question: what is radiotherapy? Is it A? It is the treatment of disease, injury, deformity, or disability to improve the quality of life. Letter B. It is a treatment intended for people who suffer muscle pain. Letter C. It is a cancer treatment that uses high doses of radiation to kill cancer cells and shrink tumors. Please key in your answer. Thank you so much. Correct answer to this, what is radiotherapy, is letter C. Very good for those who get correct answer. It is a cancer treatment that uses high doses of radiation to kill cancer cells and treat tumors. Let's continue of Marie Curie's story. Marie Curie soon started using her work to save lives. Her discoveries of radium and polonium were important because the elements were radioactive, which meant that when their atoms broke down, they gave off invisible rays that could pass through solid matter and conduct electricity. She used her groundbreaking understanding of radioactivity to help the X ray take stronger and more accurate pictures inside the human body. Question: radium and polonium are radioactive elements because is it A? Their atoms give off invisible rays that could pass through solid matter and conduct electricity. Letter B, their atoms are stable and do not produce dangerous energy. Letter C, they are found at the top of the periodic table of elements. Please key in your answer. Thank you so much. And correct answer for this question is letter A. Radium and polonium are radioactive elements because their atoms give off invisible rays that could pass through solid matter and conduct electricity. Marie Curie continued to amaze the scientific world when, in 1911, she won again a Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry. She is still the only person, man or woman, to win the Nobel Prize in two different sciences. Let's answer question. How many Nobel Prize did Marie Curie receive in the field of science? Is it A, 1, B, 2, 3? Letter C, 3. Please key in your answer. Correct answer to this is letter B. Marie had won 2 Nobel Prizes. Thank you. Congratulations. Don't you know that Marie Curie doesn't only have a brilliant mind, but she also has a beautiful heart and spirit? The world has known this when the First World War broke in 1914. Instead of seeking refuge to Bordeaux, where French army had moved their troops, Marie Curie decided to return to Paris. Eager to contribute to the war effort, she bought war bonds and wanted to donate to the government the gold medals from her 2 Nobel Prizes, a gift that was not accepted. Instead, she chose to put her science at the service of the French army. In 1914, during the World War I, she created mobile X-ray units that could be driven to battlefield hospitals in France, known as Little Curies. The units were often operated by women who Curie helped train so that doctors could see broken bones and bullets inside wounded soldiers' bodies. It was not an as easy. It was not an easy endeavor. To begin with, Marie Curie was a researcher, not a physician. She was unaware of the clinical management of X-rays and did not even know how to drive. Not only did she have to learn radiology, but also how she also need to learn how to change a tire and clean a carburetor. Over time, and with the support of wealthy friends, Marie Curie was able to equip 20 vehicles and to train, with the help of her daughter Irene, 150 female volunteers who were put in charge of operating these mobile units. Question: how Marie Curie helped save 1 million soldiers during World War I? Is it A, X-ray machines were only available in large hospitals, so Marie Curie set out to bring radiology to the front lines in cars that housed portable X-ray machines? Letter B, she volunteered to ask X-ray machine donations from her wealthy friends for wounded soldiers. Letter C, she trained volunteers and nurses to treat wounded soldiers. Please key in your answer. Is it letter A, B, or C? Correct answer to this is letter A. X-ray machines were only available in large hospitals, so what Marie Curie did, she set out to bring radiology to the front lines in cars that house portable X-ray machines. Thank you. That work would leave a mark on the health of the scientists who would pay a price over the years. Marie Curie was aware that high doses of radiation could be dangerous, but there was little she could do to limit exposures on the battlefield. According to her, the risk of X rays seemed trivial compared to that of combat. After the war ended in 1918, Marie traveled to the United States twice, in 1921 and in 1929, to raise funds to buy radium and to establish a radium research institute in Warsaw. In 1920, the health of Marie Curie began to deteriorate. until 1934. At age 66, she died from aplastic anemia, believed to be caused by prolonged exposure to radiation. She was known to carry test tubes of radium around in the pocket of her lab coat. Her many years working with radioactive materials took a toll on her health. She was buried next to her husband Pierre. In 1995, the remains of the couple were transferred to the majestic Pantheon in Paris, where they now lie alongside France's greatest citizens. The President of France declared that the transfer demonstrated the nation's respect for all those, like the Curies, who dedicate themselves to science. Didn't you know that the belongings of Marie in her Parisian home and laboratories, including her notebooks, furnitures, and clothes, remain radioactive almost 100 years after her death and will be radioactive for another 1,500 years? Before we will end this session, I want you all to ponder I want you all to ponder what life lessons can you get from the life of Marie Curie? Can I have in the comment section what life lessons can you can you learn from Marie Curie's life story? Okay, thank you so much. Like Marie Curie, let's remember that we have to choose a life with purpose. Believe in yourself and what you do. When nobody will believe in you, have the courage to fight to be heard, to be heard. Most importantly, do not let success and fame corrupts you. Leave a legacy of peace and gratefulness. In this note, I'll be saying thank you for being with me in this Science Reading Delights. I am grateful for my principal, Ma'am Caroline Rubino, for giving me her permission to be here at New Visayas Elementary School, and to our education supervisor, Ma'am Hilia F. Pueblo, for this interesting avenue of learning for the life and works of great people in science like Marie Curie. Again, this is Ma'am Tita Milar from Don Manuel A. Javeliana saying stay healthy and happy. God bless everyone. Thank you for watching.
Innovation, integration, industry-based. Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you, Ma'am Tita O. Milar of Don Manuel A. Javeliana National High School with the story Marie Curie and radioactivity. With the moral lessons that she has given to us, live live your life with purpose. Believe in yourself and what you do. Nobody will believe in you. Have the courage to cry, to be heard. And the most of it all, do not let fame and success corrupt you. Thank you once again, Ma'am Tita O. Milar of Don Manuel A. Javeliana National High School. Now, this time, let's proceed to our next storyteller. Our next storyteller is coming from San Vicente National High School, and their school principal is Sir Rustico P. Hernandez Jr. And the reading program is Reader's Rise. The title of the story that he is going to give us is The Gift of the Maggie. It is written by O. Henry. Please help me welcome our storyteller, Sir Daryl J. Loberos.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello, good morning, pupils, students, parents, and teachers. So I am Ma'am Daryl Horolan Luberos from San Vicente National High School, and I am one of your story reader today. So I am pretty sure that you are all ready and excited to hear our story. But before that, let's have first a spelling bee. Okay, I am requesting the students to get a piece of paper and a pen, or you can directly comment your answer in our comment section. So, our first word is it is an adjective, means having luster or shining. The word is lustrous. Spell the word lustrous. Okay? So let us wait for the answer of our live viewers in the comment section. Again, our first word is an adjective which means having luster or shining. The word is lustrous. We have here from you. She spelled it as Lustrus. Okay, let us check if that is the correct spelling of the word. Okay, very good. That is correct. The correct spelling of the word is Lustrous. Lustrous. And our next word is a noun, which means a precious silvery white metal, the chemical element of atomic number 78. The word is platinum. Spell the word platinum. Okay, so let us wait for a while for the answers of our live viewers. We have here from you again, Platinum from Rafael. He spelled it Platinum. Let's check if that is the correct spelling of the word. Okay, very good. The correct spelling is Platinum, platinum. Let's proceed to our third word. Our third word is a noun, which means an object or group of objects wrapped in a paper or plastic or packed in a box. The word is package. Spell the word package. Package is a noun which means an object or group of objects wrapped in paper or plastic or packed in a box. We have answers here in the comment section from you, Package. We also have from Matt Kyril, Package. We also have Nelson, who has the same answer. And the correct spelling of the word is Package. Package. Very good. Now, our fourth word is an adjective which means serving to make something look more attractive or ornamental. The word is decorative. Spell the word decorative. Decorative is an adjective word which means serving to make something look more attractive or ornamental. Okay, let us wait for a while for the answers of our live viewers. We have here from Mel Tanupan. She spelled it Decorative. So we also have here from Johnson, who has the same spelling with Matt also, Decorative. And the correct spelling of the word is, let's find out, Decorative. Decorative. Now let's proceed to our last word. Our word is a verb, which means an act or instance of moving one's shoulder. Our word is shrugs. spell the word shrugs. It is a verb, an act or instance of moving one shoulder. Okay, the word is shrugs. Let us wait for a while to the answers of our live viewers. We have here from Neil, Shrugs. We also have from Matt, who has the same spelling with Mel, Shrugs. So let's check if your answers are correct. So the correct spelling of the word is Shrugs. Okay, very good. All your answers are correct. Okay, now let's read the story. The story tells of a young married couple, James, known as Jim, and Della Dillingham. The couple has very little money and lives in a modest apartment. Between them, they have only two possessions that they consider their treasures: Jim's gold pocket watch that belonged to his father and his great grandfather, and Della's lustrous long hair that falls almost to her knees. It's Christmas Eve, and after paying all the bills, all Della has left is $1.87 to put towards Jim's Christmas present. Desperate to find him the perfect gift, out she goes into the cold December day, looking in shop windows for something she can afford. She wants to buy Jim a chain for his pocket watch, but they're all out of her price range. Rushing home, Della pulls down her beautiful hair and stands in front of the mirror, admiring it and thinking. After a sudden inspiration, she rushes out again and has her hair cut to sell. Della receives $20 for selling her hair, just enough to buy the platinum chain she saw in a shop window for $21. When Jim comes home from work, he stares at Della, trying to figure out what's different about her. She admits that she sold her hair to buy his present, but before she can give it to him, however, Jim casually pulls a package out of his overcoat pocket and hands it to her. Inside, Della finds a pair of costly decorative hair combs that she'd long admired, but are now useless since she's cut off her hair. Hiding her tears, she jumps up and holds out her gift for Jim, the watch chain. Jim shrugs, flops down onto the old sofa, put his hands behind his head, and tells Della flatly that he sold his watch to buy her combs. The story ends with a comparison of Jim and Della's gifts to the gift of to the gifts that the Magi, or three wise men, gave to baby Jesus in the manger in biblical story of Christmas. The narrator concludes that Jim and Della are far wiser than the Magi because their gifts are gifts of love, and those who give out of love and self-sacrifice are truly wise because they know the value of self-giving, love. Okay, now let us check if you have listened to our story by answering our questions. So we have 5 questions. All you have to do is comment your answer in our comment section. Our first question is, what was Jim's gift to her wife? Again, what was Jim's gift to her wife? Is it A, comb, B, hair clip, C, hat, or letter D, flower? We have answers from our live viewers here. We have letter B, we have letter A, we have letter B, and we also B and A. So let's find out what is the correct answer. The correct answer for the first question is letter A. It's comb. Next, let's proceed to our second question. What did Della sold to get a money? Again, the question is, what did Della sold to get a money? Is it letter A, old bag, B, hair, C, dresses, or letter D, house? Okay, we have here from Yang, letter A, from Joy, letter A, from Al Raven, letter B, from Rosalinda, letter B, and Adrian, letter B, and Sai, letter B. And the correct answer for our question number 2 is letter B. Okay, very good. Next question. What is the special occasion in the story that made them buy a gift for each other? Again, what is the special occasion in the story that made them buy a gift for each other? Is it letter A, Valentine's Day, letter B, Independence Day, letter C, Christmas Day, or letter D, New Year's Day? Okay, we have answers from our live viewers. Neil, letter C, from Al, letter C, from Rosalinda, letter C. Okay, I think all of our viewers have the same answer. So the correct answer for our third question is letter C, Christmas Day. Okay, let's proceed to our question number 4. Why was Della worried? Okay, can you comment your answer in the comment section? Why was Della worried in the story? What makes Della worried? What do you think? Okay, let's. Why was Della worried? And the answer is Della was worried because despite saving for months, she didn't have enough money to buy a Christmas present for her husband, Jim. Okay, very good. Next, our fifth question. What did Jim do to get a gift for Della? What did Jim do to get a gift for Della? What do you think? Based from the story. Okay, Matt had correct answer with our previous question because she did not have enough money to buy the watch chain. Very good, Matt. Okay, now we are now on our fifth question. The question is, what did Jim do to get a gift for Della? We have answers here from Al Raven, sell a watch. We also have from Matt, Jim, sell his watch. Okay, so let's find out if your answer is correct. And the answer is he sold his watch, which was handed down to him by his father and grandfather to get money to buy a gift for Della, since he didn't have enough or sufficient money to buy a befitting gift for her. Okay, so that's our fifth question. So great job, student. Now, what is the moral lesson of the story? The moral lesson of the story is the willingness to give up the most valuable things for the people or someone you love. So we have here the moral lesson of the story is that love is best described when we show unselfishness deeds to the people we love. In the story, the characters have shown a willingness to give up their most valuable things just to give a gift to each other. But remember, students, that there are many ways to express our love to the people we love, not just by giving gifts, but it can be expressed by telling them, appreciating them, forgiving them if they've done something wrong to us, taking care of them, and even by just respecting them, just like our parents. Diba? We can show our love to them by obeying them, by following them, and by even helping in household chores. So that is a way of showing our love to them. Okay, so I think that would be all. That's the end of our story for today, and I hope you've learned something from our story. So Before that, I want to thank all our online viewers for being with us today. I also want to thank Ma'am Elsie Inigo and, of course, our school principal from San Vicente National High School, Sir Rustico Hernandez Jr. So once again, good morning and happy reading and learning, students. So see you next time. Bye!
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Thank you, Ma'am Daryl J. Luberos of San Vicente National High School with the story, The Gift of the Maggie, and with the moral lessons that she has given. The willingness to give up the most valuable thing for someone you love. And thank you once again, Ma'am Daryl, for your story that you have given to us this very morning. Now let's proceed to our last storyteller this very day. And our storyteller is coming from Panabo City National High School. And their principal is Ma'am Memoria B. Infiesto. Ang kanila pong reading program ay Proyektong Athena. Ayan. At ang kanyang ibabahagi sa atin ng kwento ngayong araw ay pinamagatang Cupid at Psyche. Ayan. Ito ay sinulat ni Ma'am Vilma C. Ambat. Please help me welcome our last storyteller this very morning, Ma'am Angeline C. Case.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Okay, magandang umaga, aming magilo na tagapakinig at manonood. Ako nga pala si Ginang Angeline C. Case para maghatid sa inyo ng panibagong kwento sa umagang ito. Kayo ay nasa numero 1 istasyong Ering Panradyo ng New Visayas 99.0 FM, katuwang ang TV Aralan ng Sangay ng Panabo, oras ganap na alas 8 ng umaga, at ang bahaging ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Panabo City Division Reading Delights. Okay, ang ating pamagat sa kwentong ngayong umaga ay tungkol sa Cupid at Psyche. Na isinalaysay ni Apolyos at isinalin sa Ingles ni Edith Hamilton at isinalin sa Pilipino ni Velma C. Ambat. Ang Cupid at Psyche ay mula sa panitikan ng Mediterranean. Isinulat ito ni Losios Apolyos Madaroenses, mas kilala bilang Platonikos, noong ika-2 siglo. Ang kwentong ito ay tungkol sa pagsubok na pinagdaanan ni na Cupid at Psyche para sa pag-iibigan nila. Ang kwentong ito ay sinali ni Edith Hamilton at sinali naman sa Pilipino ni Velma C. Ambat. Upang mas maintindihan pa ang storyang ito, nandito na ang maikling buod ng Cupid at Psyche. At ang ating layunin sa umagang ito, na iugnay ang mga kaisipang nakapaloob sa akda sa nangyayari sa sarili, pamilya, pamayanan, lipunan at daigdig. Naipahayag ang mahalagang kaisipan sa napakinggan. Naiugnay ang kahulugan ng salita batay sa kayarian nito. At ang ating mga tauhan sa Cupid at Psyche ay sina Cupid. Siya ang Diyos ng pag-ibig, mapagmahal na asawa, handang magsakripisyo para sa pinakamamahal niya. Psyche, pinakamaganda sa magkakapatid, asawa ni Cupid, Diyosa ng kaluluwa, sinasamba ng mga kalalakihan, determinado sapagkat hindi siya sumuko sa mga pagsubok na binigay sa kanya ni Venus. Si Venus naman, siya ang Diyosa ng kagandahan, ina ni Cupid, inggit sa kagandahan at papuring natatamo ni Psyche. At ang iba pang mga tauhan natin, amang hari ni Psyche pumunta kay Apollo para humingi ng payo para sa kanyang anak. Apollo, isang mensahero ng mga Diyos, tumulong kay Cupid at sa ama ni Psyche. Dalawang kapatid ni Psyche, nagplano ng masama laban kay Psyche. Inggit ang nanaig sa dalawa. Si Per naman, naghatid kina Psyche at mga kapatid niya sa palasyo ni Cupid. Si Proserpine naman, asawa ni Hades, nagpaunlak sa hiling ni Venus at siya rin ang reyna sa ilalim ng lupa. Okay, handa na ba ang lahat na makinig sa kwento ni na Cupid at Psyche? Noong unang panahon, may isang hari na may 3 anak. Ang isa sa kanila ay si Psyche. Ang bunso ang pinakamaganda sa 3. Labis siyang hinangaan ng mga kalalakihan at kahit ang kagandahan ng Diyosang si Venus ay hindi ito mapapantayan. Dahil dito, ang lahat ng papuri ay napunta kay Psyche at lubos itong ikinagalit ni Venus at agad nitong inutusan ng anak na si Cupid upang paibigin si Psyche sa isang halimaw. Ngunit taliwas ito sa nangyari sapagkat si Cupid ay agad na umibig kay Psyche nung unang beses pa lamang niyang itong nakita. Nang makauwi na si Cupid ay inilihim nito sa ina ang nangyari at tiwala naman dito si Venus. Okay, unang hamon ng pag-unawa. Bakit gayon na lamang ang inggit ni Venus kay Psyche? A. Sa kadahilanan na nagmamay-ari si Psyche ng malaking kayamanan? B. Dahil ang lahat ng papuri at pagsamba ng mga kalalakihan ay napunta kay Psyche? C. Sapagkat naging mapagbigay sa mga tao si Psyche? Letter D. Inagaw ni Psyche ang mahal sa buhay ni Venus. Sa tingin ninyo, ano kaya ang tamang sagot? Okay, ang tamang sagot natin. Letter B. Dahil ang lahat ng papuri at pagsamba ng mga kalalakihan ay napunta kay Psyche. Okay, patuloy. Hindi naganap ang gustong mangyari ni Venus kay Psyche na ito ay umibig sa isang halimaw. Sa halip ay sinamba lamang ito ng mga kalalakihan, maliban doon ay tila walang nangahas na umibig kay Psyche. Lubos na nabahala ang mga magulang ni Psyche kaya't lumapit ito kay Apollo upang humingi ng payo. Ngunit lingid sa kaalaman ng mga magulang ni Psyche ay nauna nang humingi ng tulong si Cupid kay Apollo at gumawa ng plano. Sinabi ni Apollo sa ama ni Psyche na bihisa ng damit pamburol ang anak na dalaga at dalhin sa tuktok ng bundok. Dito ay susundiin daw ito ng mapapangasawa na isang halimaw. Malungkot na umuwi ang amang hari ni Psyche. Gayunman ay sinabi ng hari ang kapalaran ng anak at buong tapang itong hinarap ng dalaga. Noong nasa tuktok na ng bundok si Psyche ay unti-unti na itong nilamon ng dilim. Natakot ang dalaga sa kung ano ang maghihintay sa kanya. Hanggang sa umihip ang malambing na hangin ni si Per at inilipad siya ng hangin patungo sa isang damuhan na parang kama sa lambot at napapaligiran ng mababangong bulaklak. Napakapayapa ng lugar at saglit na nalimutan ni Psyche ang kalungkutan at agad na nakatulog sa kapayapaan ng gabi. Nagising si Psyche sa tabi ng ilog at natanaw niya ang isang mansyon na tila ginawa para sa mga Diyos. Napakaganda nito, ginto at pilak ang mga haligi. Maya-maya lamang ay may narinig na tinig si Psyche at ang sinabi ng tinig na sila ay mga alipin at sinabihang mag-ayos ang dalaga sapagkat sila may inihandang piging. Lubos na nalibang si Psyche at kumain ito ng kumain ng masasarap na pagkain. Sa pagsapit ng gabi ay dumating na ang mapapangasawa niya. Tulad ng mga tinig na di niya nakikita, ay ganun din ang kanyang mapapangasawa. Ngunit, nawala rin ang takot niya na akala niya'y halimaw. Ito, ngunit sa wari niya, ito pala ay isang lalaking matagal na niyang hinihintay. Isang gabi ay kinausap siya ng lalaki at binalaan na darating ang dalawang kapatid ni Psyche doon sa bundok kung saan siya ay inihatid ng mga ito. Ngunit pinagbawalan si Psyche na magpakita sa mga kapatid. Ganon nga ang nangyari at walang nagawa si Psyche. Kahit naririnig niya ang pag-iyak ng kanyang mga kapatid, sa mga sumunod na araw ay nakiusap si Psyche na kung pwede ay makita ang mga kapatid at malungkot na sumang-ayon ang lalaki. Kinaumagahan ay inihatid ng ihip ng hangin ng mga kapatid ni Psyche at agad nakita ang magkakapatid. Dito nalaman ni Psyche na alam pala ng kanyang mga kapatid na halimaw ang lalaki ayon sa saad ni Apollo. Sa kanilang ama, bawal makita ang mukha nito. Doon natanto ni Psyche na kaya pala hindi nagpapakita ng mukha ang lalaki marahil ay tama nga ang sinabi ng kanyang kapatid. Humingi ng payo si Psyche sa kanyang mga kapatid. Ay siya'y binigyan ng punyal at lampara upang makita sa dilim ang mukha ng lalaking mapapangasawa. Nang mahimbing nang natutulog ang lalaki, ay sinindihan ni Psyche ang lampara at kinuha ang punyal. Lumapit ito sa higaan ng lalaki at laking tuwa niya nang malamang hindi naman pala ito halimaw. Bagkus ay napakagwapo pala nito. Wari niya ay ito na ang pinakagwapong nilalang sa mundo. Sa pagnanais na makita ang mapapangasawa ay nilapit pa ni Psyche ang lampara at natuluan ito ng mainit na langis sa dibdib na siyang dahilan upang magising ito. Nalaman ng lalaki ang pagtataksil ni Psyche at agad itong umalis. Sinundan ni Psyche ang lalaki sa labas ngunit hindi na ito nakita. Narinig na lamang niya ang tinig at ipinaliwanag kung ano talaga ang pagkatao nito. Umuwi si Cupid sa kanyang ina upang pagalingin ang sugat sa balikat. Agad naman itong nalaman ang pangyayari at determinado si Venus na ipakita dito kung paano magalit ang isang diyosa. Okay, para sa ating ikalawang katanungan, ano kayang pinakamaling ginawa ni Psyche na nagdulot ng mabigat na suliranin sa kanyang buhay? Letter A, nagsinungaling si Psyche kay Cupid. B, iniwan ni Psyche si Cupid. C, sinunod ang mga payo ng mga kapatid at sa pagnanais na makita ang mapapangasawa ni Cupid. At letter D, nag-away si Psyche at Cupid dahil sa mga kapatid. Okay, very good. Ang tamang sagot, letter C, sinunod ang mga payo ng mga kapatid. At sa pagnanais na makita ang mapapangasawa ni Cupid. Para sa pangatlong katanungan natin, bakit kaya tinago ni Cupid ang tunay niyang pagkatao kay Psyche? A, humingi ng tulong si Cupid kay Apollo dahil mahal niya ito at gumawa ng plano para paibigin sa isang halimaw na lalaki. B, dahil si Cupid ay isang halimaw. C, gusto ng kanyang ina na si Venus na paibigin si Psyche. At letter D, baka iwanan siya ni Psyche. Okay, tumpak ang sagot. Letter A, humingi ng tulong si Cupid kay Apollo dahil mahal niya ito at gumawa ng plano para paibigin sa isang halimaw na lalaki. Naglakbay si Psyche at humingi ng tulong sa iba pang Diyos, ngunit bigo sapagkat ang mga ito ay tumangging makaaway si Venus. Nang dumating si Psyche sa palasyo ni Venus, ay napahalakhak na lamang ito at nabatid na nagpunta doon si Psyche upang hanapin ang mapapangasawa. Binigyan nito ng mahihirap na pagsubok si Psyche, kabilang na dito ang pagbuo ng hiwa-hiwalay na buto bago dumilim, pagkuha ng gintong balahibo ng mapanganib na tupa, pagkuha ng itim na tubig sa malalim na talon at kahon na may lamang kagandahan mula kay Proserpine. Magaling na si Cupid bago bumalik si Psyche, ngunit ang kanyang inang si Venus ay binilanggo siya upang di makita si Psyche. Masayang bumalik si Psyche sa palasyo ni Venus at si Cupid naman ay nagtungo sa kaharian ni Jupiter upang humingi ng tulong na wag na silang gambalain ng kanyang ina. Nagpatawag ng pagpupulong si Jupiter kasama na doon si Venus at ipinahayag na si Cupid at Psyche na formal nang silang ikinasal. Dinala ni Cupid si Psyche sa kaharian ng mga Diyos at doon ay inabot ang tinatawag na ambrosia na kapag kinain ay magiging immortal. Naging panatag na si Venus na mapangasawa ni Cupid at Psyche sapagkat isa na din itong Diyosa. Pang-apat na katanungan, bakit sa wakas ay naging panatag na ang kalooban ni Venus na maging manugang si Psyche? A. Pinagbantaan ni Cupid si Venus na lalayas siya at hindi na magpakita. B. Paparasahan si Venus ng mga Diyos-Diyosan. Or letter C. Nagmamakaawa sila Cupid at Psyche kay Venus. At letter D, pinatawag si Venus ni Jupiter at sinabihan na hindi nagagambalain sina Cupid at Psyche at ipinahayag na ikakasal na silang dalawa. Okay, ang tamang sagot natin? Tama! Letter D, pinatawag si Venus ni Jupiter at sinabihan na hindi nagagambalain sina Cupid at Psyche at ipinahayag na ikakasal na silang dalawa. Para sa ating panghuling katanungan, bilang isang Diyosa, ano ang hindi magandang katangian ni Venus? Sa tingin ninyo, A. Sinungaling, B. Magnanakaw, C. Chismosa, D. Inggitira. Okay. Ang tamang sagot natin ay letter... Ano kayang tamang sagot natin? Letter D. Inggitira. Okay, para sa ating pagtapat-tapatin, basahin sa column B ang mga salita na naglalarawan ng katangian ng mga tauhan na nakatala sa column A at isulat ang titik na angkop na sagot. Sa tingin ninyo, ano kaya ang tamang sagot sa una? Sa column A, nananaig ang pagkainggit. Okay, ang tamang sagot natin. Then letter B, tumupad sa tungkulin. Number 3, nahimok o nahikayat. Number 4, masidhi, maalab, masikhay na pagnanasa. At number 5, nag-aalab na damdamin. Tingnan natin kung ano kaya ang mga tamang sagot. Okay, number 1, that is nananaig ang pagkainggit, pangimbulo. Number 2, tumupad sa tungkulin, tumalima. Then number 3, nahimok or nahikayat, that is buyo. Then number 4, masidhi, maalab, masikhay na pagnanasa, marubdob. Then panglima, nag-aalab na damdamin, that is nagpuyos. Okay, ang ating mga aral sa Cupid at Psyche. Ano kaya ang mga aral natin na napupulot o nakukuha? Hindi mabubuhay ang pag-ibig kung walang pagtitiwala. Ano pa? Ang pagmamahal ay isang sakripisyo. Kapag mahal mo ang isang tao, handa kang magsakripisyo para lamang mapasaya siya. Tulad ng ginawa ni Cupid na payagan ni Psyche sa mga nais niya kahit ito ay sobrang labag sa kalooban ni Cupid. Hindi mo kailanman mabibihag ang pag-ibig. Sa kwento nila Cupid at Psyche, madami man silang hinarap na mga pagsubok sa buhay. Hindi sila natinag hanggang makamit ang pag-ibig nilang ninanais. Okay, pakatandaan natin, ayon sa aklat ni San Pablo sa kanyang unang sulat sa mga taga-Korinto, versikulo 13, 1-13, ang pag-ibig ay matiisin, may magandang loob. Ang pag-ibig handang ibuwis ang kanyang buhay para sa kanyang minamahal. hindi nananaghili, hindi magmamapuri, hindi palalo, hindi lumalabag sa kagandahang asal, hindi naghahanap ng para sa sarili, di nagagalit, di nag-iisip ng masama, hindi natutuwa sa kasamaan, ngunit ikinagagalak ang katotohanan. Okay, maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig sa umagang ito. Okay. Maraming salamat din sa mga oportunidad sa lahat ng mga pansangay at pampurok na tagamasid, higit lalo na kay Ginoong Peter Mijares sa Filipino at Dr. Angeleta Suelto sa English, sa lahat ng punong guro sa elementarya at sekundarya, lalong-lalo na sa aming napakaaktibong school principal, Madam Memia V. Pesto, at kapwa kaguruan ko sa mataas na paaralang pambansa ng Panabo City National High School. Okay, muli magandang umaga.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Angeline C. Case of Panabo City National High School sa kanyang kwento na ibinahagi sa atin na pinamagatang Cupid at Psyche. Ayan po na may mga lesson na nagsasabing hindi mabubuhay ang pag-ibig kung walang pagtitiwala. Ayan, napaka-true ng morals na ito na kinahanglan dito magsakripisyo para mahimutang ka ng mahimut ditang ma-show na to or mapakita na to. Mahimut mata. Ayan. Maraming salamat once again. And that ends our storytelling this very morning. Ayan po, we're going to have a recap bago tayo maghiwa-hiwalay ngayong umaga. Let me thank all the story readers and the storytellers of the said program this very morning. Ayan po. Our story readers, we would like to thank Ma'am Circel Lou S. Estrelon of Casilac Elementary School. Ayan po. Uulitin ko lang po, napakaganda kasi ng spelling ng kanyang pangalan. Ma'am Circel Lou S. Estrelon, ayan, of Casilac Elementary School. Also, Jonah B. Panyo of Rizal Elementary School. Ma'am Davilove Ramos Villarmino of New Visayas Central Elementary School. Of course, Ma'am Kimberly W. Absin of New Visayas Central Elementary School. Ma'am Tita O. Millar of Don Manuel A. Habiliana National High School. And of course, Ma'am Daryl J. Loberos of San Vicente National High School. Ayan po. At ang ating panghuli na story reader this very morning, Ma'am Angeline C. Case of Panabo City National High School. Ayan po. Well, the people interactors this very morning, nagpapasalamat din tayo kay Brianna Kisha in Garcia of Casilac Elementary School, Margo Almonte of Rizal Elementary School, Erica and of course Kendra of New Visayas Central Elementary School, Jassy Similiano of New Visayas Central Elementary School. Ayan, nagpapasalamat kami sa inyong lahat at sa mga parents natin and guardians na naging malaking suporta para jud makasalmot ang ilang mga kabataan sa atong programa Karugong Taga. Also, we would like to thank our deputy officials headed by Dr. Renante Solitario, our Schools Division Superintendent, and of course, Ma'am Febigay Repamonte, our ASDS, Sir Januario Yamota, our CID Chief, Ma'am Andil Nuevo, SGOD Chief. Ayan po. And of course, sa ating mga education program supervisors, Ma'am Angelita Perpetua, Ma'am Perpetua Angelita G. Suelto. Ayan, nabubulol na ako this very morning. Uulitin ko lang po ang pangalan niya. Our education program supervisor, Ma'am Maria Perpetua Angelita G. Suelto. And of course, Sir Peter Mijares, Ma'am Joanny Aguilar, Ma'am Marisa Vihayoma, at sa lahat po ng ating mga education program supervisors. Nagpapasalamat kami sa inyong lahat. So our public schools district supervisors, public elementary and secondary school heads, ayan, nagpapasalamat kami sa inyong lahat. Ayan, napakaganda ng ating umaga ngayong araw na ito. Salamat, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. At magpapasalamat din tayo sa ating ding mga TWGs, of course, ngayong umaga na naging bahagi din sa atin. Ayan, nagpapasalamat tayo sa lahat ng ating mga TWGs, sa local TWGs natin dito, headed by our controller, Sir Roland Obeso. Ayan, sa lahat po ng mga TWG together natin ngayon, si Ma'am Kimberly, si Ma'am Baby Love, of course, Ma'am Jenly, Ma'am Lenny Pausal, Ma'am Aya Marie, and of course, Ma'am Catherine Sale, of course, Sir Charlie Aceron. At hindi din natin kakalimutang pasalamatan ang ating Division Digital Media Production Team headed by Sir June Aguilon. Ayan po, siya ang nagahatag sa ato sa kanunayon jud na mga links na to para maka-air kita sa atong TV Aralan o dinhi po sa ato ang pag-air nato sa atong Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights. Second kay salamat, magpasalamat pud mi sa amo ang batikan kaayo o ang mga pikon kaayo nga principal, si Sir Julius I. Suelto, na kanunayon gayon na nag-host dinhi sa ato ang Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights na wala gayo po sa iyang suporta sa matag karon niya. Daghan kayong salamat, sir. And of course, we would also like to thank our the owners, of course, of Panabo TV, Panabo Cable TV Channel 1, Ma'am Alexandra Chu and Sir James Chu. Ayan, maraming salamat po. Do not forget to like the page of Panabo City Division Reading Delights at nagpapasalamat kami sa lahat ng mga nanood sa atin sa DepEd Panabo City YouTube channel, Facebook Live, at sa ating Cable TV Channel 1. Nagpapasalamat din tayo sa lahat na nakinig sa atin dito lamang sa New Visayas On Air 99.0 AM Radio for a Good Start. Ayan po. At dito nagtatapos ang ating programa this very morning. See you again on our next new sets of stories din lamang sa Unlimited Stories for Reading Delights with the partnership of TV Aralan of Panabo City Division. Once again, daghan kayong salamat sa inyong kanunayon nga suporta. This is your host for today, Ma'am Sheila Marie S. De Los Reyes, na nagsasabi sa atin that every day it should be also thankful as always to our God. Every Friday is a reading day. God bless everyone. Stay safe and bye-bye.
Minsan sa buhay ay may mga tanong kung bakit ganito, ganyan at nakaganon.
Sa paglalakbay sa hamon ng buhay ay matutunan natin na maging matatag at matibay.
Sa kabila ng mga pinagdadaanan, patuloy sa pagbabahagi ng kaalaman, kaliwat kanan ng problema, ngunit kaagapay ang bawat isa.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa.
Asahan mong kami ay gagabay sa'yo, liwanag ay abot sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Kami may tiwala, tunay na pinagpala. Tururut, tururut, tururut. Kay sanang bawat layunin ay makikita malasakit at ika'y diringgin.
Ilalayo sa pangamba, ilalapit sa pangarap, pangarap na makamit ang kinabukasan.
Sa kabila ng mga pinagdaraanan, patuloy sa pagbabahagi. Nakaan naman sa'yo at kana ng problema, ngunit kakapaya bawat isa.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot saan mang sulok ng mundo, kami may tiwala. Tunay na pinagpala.
Sa palipas ng oras ng buhay,
Baon-baon ang kaalamang hatid ng ating gabay.
di magatubili sa pagkamit ng ating limit.
Ikaw at ako, maghahayag ng panibagong mundo.
Panibagong ikaw.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot saan mang sulok ng mundo, kami may tiwala. Tunay na pinagpala. Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot saan mang sulok ng mundo, kami may tiwala. Tunay na pinagpala.